Okay, so right now I just have the Okay, so right now I just have the Milani conceal and foundation on, no concealer, nothing. I'm just going to keep it simple today, and I think that's done really well under my eyes because I get quite dark circles, so I'm pleased with that. I'm going to show you how to cream contour. I've never, well, I did it the other day, but I never normally use this method of contour, but I thought I'd give it a go because I think it looks a bit more natural. And I just wanted to switch my makeup routine up really. So yes, if you want to see how I cream contour, carry on watching. Susan Jackson, I can't fucking speak. Susan Jackson cream contour stick, and it is in the shade Cool, and the reviews were really good for this and saying it's really blendable and all that, so I thought it was quite cheap. I think it was about £7 off Beauty Bay, and as you can tell I always shop off there, I love it. I thought I'd try it out, and I used it the other day and I was quite pleased. So we don't want to bring the line too close to the apple of our cheek, because then when you blend it, it's going to be in the centre of your cheeks, and you don't want that. You want the definition on your actual cheekbone. So if you suck in and just feel around here, I'll show you on this side. Like you can see mine, you can actually see my cheekbones, and that's what helps me. But some people you can't, so you'll have to feel like this, and you just feel where it ends. Mine ends around here, so I've done it quite right. So this is the Zoeva Petite Stippling brush, and I love this. I do use this for concealer sometimes, but it's got that shade on now, so I wouldn't. What I do is I dab, not too hard because you don't want to take that colour away, and then I just blend that top bit out near your highest point of your cheekbone where you put your highlight, and just blend it there. Blend here really light near the apples. Now we need to blend this line because we don't want that shade to go here, because we want the definition of creating the shadow. So just lightly blend, sorry. And blend towards your ear as well, and on your ear. And that's the first one done. Can you see the difference? It's not too harsh, but it just creates that shadow effect. I'm probably going to clean that up after because I feel like it has gone down a bit. So now I'm just going to quickly do the other side and put this on fast motion so you can see. I'm just going to take my foundation brush. Don't you hate that when you're doing your foundation in that and you can feel one of the hairs has come off onto your face and it's itching you, but you can't see where it is? Oh, it does my head in. I'm just going to take this and just blend that bit out a bit. Like I said, you don't want it looking too harsh. Look at that difference that's just made. On the forehead, it's just the same. Depending what face shape you have, you put it different areas. But I'm just going to do mine here and here. Just dab. I like to dab it into the skin because then it's going into the skin instead of wiping it away, if you get what I mean. So it's giving you that colour base. sometimes it's hard to explain exactly what I mean on video. I'm not good at explaining what I mean anyway, so sometimes I don't know if you all understand what I'm saying or it sounds alien-fied. Is that even a word? I don't even know, but hey ho. Life of Char. And then we just take it, blending that bit out, bring it down a bit, blending it lightly, using a light pressure, because like I say, we don't want to wipe that colour away. And when I did it the first time the other day, I felt like I was doing it too harsh and I was just wiping all the colour away, so I had to keep going over about 3 times. But I think I'm getting the hang of it now. So yeah, that just gives you a bit of colour and it looks natural, you know, so you're not just one pale shade. You know, if you're pale as well, it don't help. I really like this, and I'm not going to set it after with powder. I'm just going to leave it like this because, like I say, I think it looks really natural. It don't feel heavy on your skin. Underneath of my chin here. And this is cheap and it is really, really creamy and it's so easy to blend out. Like, that's what's put me off. Just do a little bit there. That's what's put me off cream contour, because I think it looks so hard to blend it. Then we just dab in it again and then rub in to make sure there's no harsh lines. And this is just creating a shadow, so I suppose your face looks more defined and thinner. I'm not going to do my nose. I'm just going to take the remaining product from the brush and just go like that down the side and up to your eyebrow and then move aside, because I don't really feel like I need to do my nose contour. Like, I never have before, even with powder. I just don't really like it. But as you can see, I think that's made a difference. So that's how I do my cream contour. Oh, and then if you wanted, you could do it on your jawline. I'm just going to take the tiniest bit and then just blend that bit out. I need a mirror because I can't see. I can't even see. Lightly. Like circle motion sort of thing. But make sure you bring it up to this bit too. Like towards your earlobe. And then bring it down as well, because you don't want it to look like you've just got an orange face and not an orange neck, so. Same here. Actually used concealer today. Well, I have, because it's in the foundation, but not concealer on its own, which I would normally do. But I wanted to try the foundation out to see if it actually does conceal, and I think it does. It doesn't give you like a heavy conceal, but like, you know, a lightening conceal, you know, to really brighten the under eyes. But it does conceal my dark circles quite good. I also like to bring my powder brush up to the high points of my cheekbones. Set my chin, the top bit of my chin, not underneath where I contoured, because I've got oily skin, so if not, I look oily. The top bit of my nose, because that's the highlight point. Not here, because we've just put the contour down there. Here in the middle of our forehead, because that's the same. I mean, you don't have to set it with powder if you don't have oily skin, but I do. So that's why I like to do this. And just put it on the apples of our cheek. I like to pat my blush on so the colour's really going on your face, so you're not swiping it. But then I'm swiping it now because I don't want it to look too harsh, because this is the second application. Revolution Pro Skin Finish in Radiance, and this is a really good dupe for MAC Soft and Gentle, and it's actually more creamier than the MAC one, because I feel like the MAC one's more powdery, but this really goes into the skin. So we just go like that on the highest point, and look at that. That is amazing. And it's like I think it's £5. Just look at that. Obviously we're going to blend it out, but just bring it up near the end of the eyebrow. Just put the excess, wipe it off on the back of my hand. And just blend that out now, because like we don't want any harsh lines. We want it to look as natural as possible. Literally all I have to do is just like dab it, because if not, you're gonna look like a tin can. Right, now we're doing our forehead. So I used to do it in the middle here, and you can, depending on the face shape, but when I've been watching people on YouTube and that, they are starting to like contour here, and then, highlight here. So I just like to do that now, just above our eyebrow. Just go like that, really lightly. But don't bring it up to where we did contours. I like to do the tip and then there. Like just above the bridge. Is it the bridge? I'm not sure. Anyway, like to leave that bit with no product on. And then I'll cook it out. Put a bit on the highest point of our eyebrow bone. Just dust it over for a natural finish. I'm going to leave this out, so I'm going to do the inner corner highlight. I'm just going to pop some mascara on, do my eyebrows, and then I will be back. And that is the finished look. A nice subtle cream contour with just mascara, no eyeshadow, brows, and a lip liner with a little bit of lipstick. I'd say this is like an everyday look.